guy from university this week.
Yeah.
He's been writing a book on Pepys, Samuel Pepys. And he spent 20 years translating his, learning how to write in and read his shorthand, his secret shorthand. And he's discovered all kinds of horrible things about this man. He was really, 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 really horrible, disgusting person. But anyways, his book's out now. I mean, he's way worse. He was like hiding in plain sight, serial abuser.
Oh, wow.
Pepys. And some of the translations, Guy reckons, were done deliberately badly in the 1970s so that they didn't have to kind of give the game away on him, because he was such a great historical figure.
And even then, they were even after his death, they're still protecting him.
Yeah.
Is the book out?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Well, I don't know, but it's by Guy de la Bedouillère, and it's about Samuel Pepys. So
Samuel Pepys, Tom.
That just switched itself off. Do we want to plug it in?
Yes, we also need to turn the air conditioning off.
Okay.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Hi, Arthur.
Hi.
It seems like ages. Do you think that's because it was ages?
I think it's because it is ages, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes, we did. I wrote some book and stayed mostly at home.
Great.
I never actually left the region of Ealing, apart from to come to the region of Hammersmith when there was some post.
Nice.
Yeah, yourself, you left the region of London and went up some mountains.
Yes, I went into the Alps and then I went to Wales. I love Wales. I love it. North Wales particularly.
I haven't been for years.
Wow.
But I would probably love it too. I just need to ask you about that thing you said about reassessing what success is.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I think if people do that sort of over a Christmas break and you think, what do I want to achieve this? I think, I know most of the people I know are thinking what I want to achieve is just not let it get too much worse.
Yeah,
but
right.
Success is like, yeah, we'll still be here next year. But I have plans. I have a book to finish. You have a book to finish.
Have a book to finish.
Building space into the calendar so that you can actually get stuff done. That's
Yeah.
So much unexpected happened last year that, you know, I don't know what I said this time next year I was going to do, but it probably wasn't any of the things I did. Like the little perfume that looks like a croissant, that is not his name. And Joanne Harris and...
Yeah, wow, what a year.
I know.
What a year.
So it just needs some gaps, and then just make sure that Nick doesn't go and write in the wall. Oh, there's a gap in that, so I've filled it. Like,
Yeah. I'm learning to be better. I'm learning to get better at that. And to look at my diary and go, oh, I actually don't have anything on at that time that you're asking for, but I know that I'm not going to want anything on.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to fill it up.
Yes. Yeah, and you know, that's a luxury. We appreciate that, you know, not everybody has the opportunity to turn down work.
Maybe that's success.
Yeah. I think you're right. Here you go.
Thanks. Oh.
So, start the year with...
I've got a bit of a cold, but it's not stopped me from smelling, which is good news.
Yeah. Yes, as long as some air can reach the olfactory bulb, but quite often your nose doesn't get blocked. It's the gap between the nose and the mouth, so you can't really taste your food as well. At least you can't smell your food. Yeah. So when you're eating, it can't make its way up the
So when you lose your sense of smell, actually what that is inflammation, is it, on the way up to the olfactory bulb?
A blockage usually, yes. Snot.
Snot.
Yeah. Snot. So I'm starting at the beginning again, sort of the beginning of the golden age of perfumery, which is when synthetics started to be introduced and all kinds of imaginations were unleashed and people didn't just make the same as they always used to, and here's a formula for Eau de Portugal, let's do it the same way as we always did. Like, oh, here's a new thing, what should we do with it? Woo!
Yeah.
That. This isn't one of the new things, but this is. Do you know what this is?
No.
This is a rose geranium essential oil.
Oh, right.
Which is much more rosy. It's a different kind of geranium. It's geranium bourbon is a rose geranium. It's just more rosy than Egyptian geranium tends to be a bit kind of...
But it is a geranium.
Yes, it is. It's not a rose. It could be called rosy geranium.
Yeah, rose-ish.
Yeah, rosish.
Yeah, it's gone now. I can't smell it anymore.
Well, we won't do too much of that then. But I want to... So you go back to talking about Fougere fragrances. We're revisiting...
Are geraniums those plants that are green? So I'll say that there's plants that have got big green leaves, but that's sort of most plants.
Yeah, narrow it down a bit.
Flat ones.
Flat and sort of
roundy.
like that. Yes, yeah. Sometimes with another shade of green on, and lots of red flowers.
Lovely plants.
Yes, often seen on window ledges around the Mediterranean.
And lovely smell.
And I do believe planting geraniums is supposed to keep serpents away from your household, right. Which evidently very effective, I would say.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, I've grown geraniums. I've never seen a serpent.
There's really no serpents. Have you got any fragrances with geranium then?
Yes, and the best one to smell, which isn't here, but the one that I've just done, which is quite, it has quite geranium presence, is Making Sense for the charity formerly known as Fifth Sense, now called Smell Taste, which is based on an English country garden. I'll just give you a try. So yeah, that's just come out actually.
Oh,
yeah, because geranium is quite a difficult one to control because it will it'll take centre stage. It's got what's it called? Main character energy, and that's right. Geranium is main character energy.
Is this a synthetic?
Yes.
Does it begin with a H?
No.
Does it? No, I don't know what it is.
Okay, well...
Oh, wait.
Given the context...
With a C.
Yes, it does.
It's coumarin.
Yes. I thought if you thought back to the context I had given you, you might come up with that.
No. That smells different to me, okay. I think, because I've got a cold.
Okay.
But now I recognise that as coumarin.
Right, yes. Which it is. It's only at 2%. It's really quite long-lasting, strong, and it was used in fern fragrances, and it's the first it's the first synthetic that was like technically acknowledged as being present in perfumes.
What's it made out of?
I can tell you what it's also in.
Yeah.
In that it's also in tonka and hay and carrots and various. I do not know the chemical process by which it was produced, because I read these things and they go. Yeah. Because it's long since.
Well, you did have a book about William Perkin, didn't you?
I've got the book up there, William Perkin. Yes, it's called Mauve, because before he invented coumarin, he created aniline dyes and literally changed the look of London and Paris, and people started wearing purple. Wow. And then he did this. And so...
He was the original synthesizer.
That's me being a synthesizer, thank you. Yeah, so before that, if you wanted that aroma, you would use...
Tonka beans.
Yes, which I have.
Which are blood thinners.
This is true. So is coumarin.
Uh-huh.
Yes, which is why they are. When I bought some Tonka chocolates in France, I was told only 2 a day, because you have to be careful.
What happens if you get thin blood?
Well, first thing is that you faint, but it also can kill you, because it can become... Oh, I don't want to go too horrible on this. It's used as a rat poison, and it's not a nice a nice death. No, it can kind of leak out of the veins, because it gets so fine that it'll just go through the holes, I think.
Oh, gosh.
But when people are first put on warfarin, which is a... coumarin is used to manufacture warfarin. Yeah. Which is the blood thinner that's given to people who have narrowed arteries, so that they don't block them, so that they stay alive. So people who have heart problems can be put on warfarin, and they tend to start them with a certain dose, and then those people will suddenly faint because there's not enough, because it is too thin, and then they measure it differently, because this happened to my dad. And of course, when you've had someone's had a heart attack and been in hospital and then they suddenly faint, it's like same thing happened to the vicar around the corner. So But it just helps the blood to flow more smoothly. But if you go over the top with it, then you die. So
right, goodness. I found out, speaking about heart attacks the other day, found out that you are, I'm quoting someone quoting here.
Yeah, okay.
You are 400% less likely to have a heart attack in the year following a heart attack if you own a dog.
Oh, is that because you go for walks, or because it calms you down, or what's the reason?
Oxytocin. We're seeing a link between increased levels of oxytocin and feeling safe and loved and all of that.
Oh, okay.
Though dog walking also can't be doing you any harm.
Yeah. Oh, but if you actually have friends that you hug,
yeah,
what will that do?
Yeah.
There's a sign at the end of our street, and it's just it's a car parking space. There's one in the park as well, just next to where the bicycle shed is kept in the street, and it goes hug here, and there's a square, and you can stand in it. And so, as long as there's not a car parked in it, every morning and evening, Nick and I stop and have a hug in the street. But I started at first to think maybe there was a camera on it, but there isn't.
It's just a hugging spot.
It's just an Ealing hugging spot. Yeah. I've never met anybody just standing there going, all right, but it's probably a good thing. But I have seen other people use the one in the park as well.
That's
so
nice.
Families just stop and all hug it.
That's nice.
So
What's this?
That was the Tonka.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
they
smell quite similar, yes. Yeah, so I just wanted to think really about what we think goes with geranium, because quite often a fougere would be classic, coumarin, got to have it by definition. There were never any ferns in fern, coumarin.
Can I tell you some other things that are in fougères?
Okay.
Oak moss.
Yeah.
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 There you go. And actually, those are the two things that are always in it.
Very usually. Yep, very often.
And
yeah.
That's all I can think of.
Well, usually lavender.
All right.
But I thought this time we might, be really daring and do one that's mostly geranium. Some people also talk about another material whose name I've blinking forgotten, but they weren't really used in fougères, they were used in trèfle fragrances, which are clover. And it is, what's it called? But quite often people say, oh no, you've got to have that in the fougère. I'll look it up.
Clover but the answer is no. That's another.
Yeah, it was a category from the 1880s or so. And in French it's trèfle, like 3 leaves.
What do they smell like? I want to smell a clover fragrance.
I'll have to find one.
I think we should make one in a video.
Yeah, okay. We'll come back and do that when you're not.
That's fascinating.
When you're not filming. Okay.
I think my perfume identity is, or rather, the style of fragrance that I am drawn to is fougere, always.
Yeah. Hence, flawed fern.
Yeah.
Which I don't know really what to do with.
Sell it?
Yeah, I'm going to, but we were keeping it for the launch of the film.
Yeah, I'm not sure the film will ever come out.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
I think that the fragrance stands on its own 2 feet, I think.
I think so.
It's really, really good.
Doesn't need to film. Yeah, so that's fougere with kumquat, basil, and fennel, because that was your favourite salad at the time. Yeah. When people sometimes say, where do you get your ideas from? It's like, well, Arthur had a favourite salad.
Yeah, it's a good salad.
Why not? So, yes, I'm going back to roots. I mean, vetiver you do get in a lot of fougere fragrances. It's not that you have to, but quite often they just turn up.
Is this vetiver I'm smelling now?
This is
oak moss.
This is oak moss, you are correct.
It smells to my nose today, like TCP.
It is a little on the medicinal side. Just so you know, Arthur's not infectious. If he were, he would not be allowed in, but he very kindly checked first. It's towards the end of the...
Yeah, I'm just shooting on a very, very, very long lens. Miles away.
But yeah, I don't mind if people are not infectious and snivelly. It's when somebody turns up and says, "Oh, I think I might be getting a cold. I'm not sure I should have come in." Like, go home. Yeah. And that's when I turn into
Thank you.
The commandy monster. Oh.
I mean, we did have a very long conversation this morning about whether or not I should come.
We did. I did actually think at one point I just ought to have called you. That was a lot of typing, but I like typing. So this is the Malawi vetiver, the one that's harvested sustainably.
And vetiver is a root, is it?
It is a root. Well, it's a grass. The bit that we use is the root. It's got these long root bundles, and
that's not like a rhizome.
No, it's really long.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so these. And then I'm just wondering what we have that's new that I might add to it to make it completely different from other Fougeres we have made. Something to make it perhaps, I don't know, modern a little. But that's that is the enthusiasm.
So
the enthusiasm of the month. It's January. Let's do it all again, but a bit differently.
Great.
I think that is how I look at January. I'm just going to give you this.
It's good.
I should show it.
Oh yeah, you haven't shown me the pen. Oh, that's the pen, is it?
This is it. Yeah.
Looks nice.
Well, there's a Reddit fountain pens. You know, Reddit's fine if you only go to the nice bits. Yeah. It's like the world. And there was a vote, like which pen would you have? You could only buy from one company for the rest of your life. What would it be? And 90% of them pretty much went Pilot.
Really?
Yeah. And the nib, you're gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to give you a piece of paper. Yeah, there's a piece of paper, but it's a falcon nib. It's very, very fine. It's very flexible. And falcon, I'm just going to write on this. Falcon is the name it's the code name of the Magic Police Department in the Rivers of London books. And so all my interests.
There's no scrap paper up here.
That's ridiculous. Well, I think as far as paper goes, there's no such thing as scrap
paper. We'll see what's written on the back of this.
Yeah, it's fine. You can write on that. Yeah, I know it's on the front. They're ancient formulas from the Goya factory.
Oh, it's those ones.
You can still write on that.
Okay. Oh wow, it's very fine, isn't it?
Yeah. So it goes very, very fine if you're very soft with it. If you push it a little bit harder, it flexes.
That is lovely. What a lovely pen.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's it. That's the end. I don't need any more pens. Not even that Wes Anderson Mont Blanc. Okay.
Do you know what phrases just come to mind?
No.
And if you believe that, you believe anything.
Let's see how far I get. So, I don't know if you can smell this.
Yeah.
What of the things you've been smelling, which one do you think it's most similar to?
Lavender.
Ah, that'll do. But of the things we've been smelling, not talking about, because we didn't smell lavender. That sounded really. That's very patronising, wasn't it?
The vetiver.
Well, I'll give you a little hint. It's called geraniol.
It smells the most like geranium.
I think so too, yeah. But also because you can't really smell things.
Forgive me, I really can't smell that.
It's fine. Now, geraniol is the molecule that gives geranium a lot of its smell. There are other things in geranium as well, but...
And it's one of the things that's written on the back on perfume ingredients.
Yes, because it is an allergen. It's a skin sensitizer. But it's not It's not got a very strong restriction on it. It's not one of the things you have to use in tiny amounts. It's just like it's in or it's not. You know, it's on or it's not. It's binary. But it's so you can kind of extend the geranium with it. But this is not quite. This is more of a backing singer.
Mm.
It's a supporting character, energy.
Yeah.
Does that exist as a phrase? I'm not sure.
I think they call them what do they call them? Non-something characters.
Okay.
There is a word, there's a phrase, and if you know it, pop a comment below.
Yes. Yeah, Baylor's out. We haven't turned our brains on properly yet. But yeah, so that's things which will turn up. The only thing is like what. Also, well, maybe pop this in comments then, is what should we use to make this fougere different from every other fougere that ever existed, also known as fern, also known as sometimes barbershop in the UK, because they were used as the very aftershave-y kind of fragrances, not necessarily, they're not just masculine. Sometimes they can be made extra masculine by, you know, on a scale of, you know, following fashion at the moment, let's say.
Yeah.
By putting like dihydromercenol in, a bit of like splash of that.
What about a floral fern?
Yeah, that's allowed.
Rose fern.
Because, yeah, I do like rose, and there's some within grabbing distance.
And you know when ferns are ancient plants. They were around in the time of the dinosaurs.
Oh, that's true. I thought it was going to be a joke.
No. So
this is true.
you could have a dinosaur-inspired one. I don't know, that smell like scales or something.
And now I can only think of the song.
That famous song, Dinosaur Fougere.
I was thinking of Everybody Walk the Dinosaur. I'm sorry, it's before your time, probably.
That is before my time.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. I'm so sorry.
Rings a bell.
Yeah. Once. People are going to hate me for that. It is so. Yeah. Yeah. Voilà.
You know what's been stuck in my head lately? Bombaleo by the Gypsy Kings.
And it's back.
Yeah,
it's
doesn't
interesting.
leave. Once it's in there, it doesn't leave.
And now I'm playing both Walk the Dinosaur and Bambalea at the same time in my head.
This is nice. Is this rose?
Yes, it is.
I like rose when I can't smell it.
Oh. This is the Bulgarian Rose Essential Oil.
Yeah, no, it's
These
nice.
are my new labels.
Really nice.
My new labels, though.
Actually, wait,
new
hang on.
labels. Okay.
Down a bit.
Down a bit.
There we go.
Okay. I got new Enthusiasm labels and they're shiny. Does it?
Yeah.
You see the shiny bit? Good. Okay. Thank
Really
you.
nice.
Correct. I know. Why did you set up a perfume company, Miss McCartney? So that I could have my own stationery.
That is. If only people knew how true that was.
I'm not the only one. I know that I've met other people like, oh look, I got my own stationery now. I know how you set up a business. Well, actually, I was talking to Sinead, who writes for us this morning, about setting up businesses. And I wrote a thing down because I sort of want this to be my next book. Oh yeah, talking of stationery, I'm on Hobonichi planners this year. So
wow.
It's Japanese paper, and so Japanese pen, Japanese ink.
And it's got like a... Is this all attached to the outside thing?
No, because so next I can keep it. Next year I can take the planner out and.
But so what's that though? Like
it's a specially made cover. Yeah, I got some things. Yeah, it's a fabric thing with a magnet.
Oh, wow.
I had this. I was actually resting my plate on this.
Yeah.
And my knife kept getting stuck to the plate. I was thinking, what's happening? It was the magnet through the plate. It's really... Yeah, it's that strong. You can stand your scissors up on it. Yeah, so and at the other end, then there's a book for taking notes. So I've got lots of notes because that's what I spent Christmas doing. Yes. And it's this. It's about why do people like us, me, set up businesses, and it's so we can make what we want, and then we make extra to sell so we can make some more of what we want.
Yeah.
As opposed to people who set up businesses because they really want to make money.
Yeah.
And I think there are a lot of us actually. I think there's my friend Lydia who makes jewellery.
Yeah.
We want to do our thing, and the only way we can continue to do our thing is that we have to have a bit extra, sell that. Mate, I think it's a different thing that drives us. I might end up writing a book on it.
I like that. Makes me, it's very applicable to writing as well.
Yeah, I think like writing. Oh, I'm going to have to sell some in order to keep on writing.
Yeah.
It's either that or you have to do a completely separate job in order to do what you like doing, which is what my dad
Also
did
fine.
all his life. Worked for the Halifax Building Society so he could play the piano very, very well.
It's the difference between a hobby, isn't it, and a vocation.
Well, I don't know. I think you. Well, the hobby you can keep kind of clean and just for pleasure, just for dedication, can't you?
Yeah.
Do I still love making perfume as much as when I was just writing for a living and making perfume? I didn't. Probably yes. So I think it's not. This is not binary. This is a scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, just because you like doing something doesn't mean you have to set up a business. But also, just because you've set up a business doesn't mean you're. As sometimes people think you're just doing it for the money, aren't you? It's like, no, I'm doing it for the thing. The money just helps it run more smoothly. Otherwise, we couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, and also, believe me, if I was doing it for the money, I'd be doing something else.
That's the thing. So sometimes I think money is just not sufficiently interesting for some people.
No.
It's a means to an end. It's not the end.
Yeah. Rose is nice with this.
It is, isn't it? So maybe, I mean, it's not the most original thought. Maybe I'll stick in some Morsalski tea. I've got some new materials that you haven't smelt yet.
Great. What was the name you just said?
Morsalski. I got it from Bulgaria. It arrived after. Maybe that should be next film.
All right.
I don't know. How are we doing? I could go fetch it. You could pause. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I am so back. Yes, so I got this from Bulgaria. From Ecomart. It's got 2 A's. Who do CO2 extracts. And I'm putting them in the Myron glass, possibly Miron, because I think it's Dutch, bottles, which are, you can't see through them.
Yeah.
They protect from UV.
Yeah.
Okay. You may or may not be able to, but
I can smell nothing.
okay. Well, I'm new to this, so I'm going to have to do the whole process of my Synthesiasm challenge process on this. I'm going to have to think, just where does it take me? It is actually.
Hay? We've got hay?
Yeah. Yes, it's got a sweetness, it's got a honeyish-ness going on, sort of, and tea. It does smell like, I mean, this is a herbal one, but yeah, I've got plans for it. It's also, it's taking me to carrots.
Like
It's supposed to be an aphrodisiac.
Carrots are?
No, Morsalski tea.
Oh, right.
But apparently that's why
Imagine if carrots were... Anyway.
that's not.
No.
I just forgot how much ginger you'd put in my tea.
A lot of ginger. I think you can never
Very
have
nice.
too much ginger in it.
I think you're right. Okay. So yeah, maybe the first known Morsalski tea Fougere.
Fougere, that's nice. I like that idea.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately I was able to get... I've got some more elderflower. I've got another 2 kilos of elderflower.
Great.
No, 1. And linden. 2 kilos of linden.
Wow.
That stuff. I'm absolutely convinced it does beautiful things to your mind that have not yet been measured.
Linden.
Yeah. And our friend Jasper, who came here for spring school, I think it's spring school, he said, and he's a therapist, he said he reaches for it, he thinks it's better than known antidepressants.
Wow.
So, okay. I think that's going in.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
What else do you have?
What else do we have? Well, if you can't smell this one, then you've really got a cold.
Okay.
I mean, I know you've really got a cold, but that was just a figure of speech.
Yeah, I've gone from being able to smell to actually not so much. I think it's because I'm
You're a bit bummed up.
using it. Thanks.
Right.
Get the sieve out. Get the sieve out and see if I can smell
See if you
that.
can smell it. This is...
I
this
can't
is
smell
quite-
this.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Well, it's quite low. It might just take a while to get there.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not sure we'd put this in, but if we could, but just a small amount.
Oh, hang on. I can smell it. That's very nice. What would I know it?
Yeah. But it's a new one, so it smells a little bit. I just had to buy another
is
kilo.
It,
So it's a
it's
particularly...
labdanum.
It's actually not. It's... Well, when you come back after filming and your nose is all clear again, I'll give it... Yeah. It's blackcurrant bud absolute.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It's catwee.
It's catwee. I'm not sure what to wrap it in. Let's see what it's like with Morselski tea. So this is going to be my life for the next few weeks because I want to make the new... I'm starting on the new blends for the new fragrances that I'm delaying because I'm looking forward to them so much.
Yeah.
You know how long I've been looking forward to buying a woolly from Black and Beach?
Right.
5 years. Because we met them at the first ever stylist we went to in Old Truman Brewery.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll have one of those one day.
Was that 5 years ago?
Yeah, because last year there wasn't... No, this year there wasn't one. Then there was 3 before that. Maybe 4. Oh, yeah, because it was just after COVID.
Yes.
So it would have been 2020... What, 4 and a bit. 4 and a bit.
Yeah.
But this is the thing about looking forward to things. Having something to look forward to apparently raises your level of one of those things that ends with toning.
Onan, yeah.
Yeah. So with this, you see, I was supposed to look forward to this for 4 to 6 weeks. Special order with the falcon nib. So I thought, I waited. There was a sale. I ordered it, knowing I would have to wait 4 to 6 weeks. Email, your pen's on its way. It's what? And I wrote and said, look, I'm not complaining. I'm just asking, did you have a spare one in the drawer or what? And they went, well, yeah, because somebody ordered one. And we thought, well, we'll better get 2 done at the same time. So it was actually sitting in the drawer.
Wow. Great. It's one of the reasons why I get my post delivered here. Because it means that I can look forward to collecting it.
Well, I'm glad you do, because then we get to see you.
Yeah, the filming's got nothing to do with... this is... I recognise this, but I don't know what it is.
It's a vanilla. Absolute.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if I didn't have a cold, I'd be nailing this.
But I like to do this because it reminds people how hard it is. Because this is difficult.
Yeah.
Even when... If you're not sort of tuned in, if you don't stop and think, just a minute, even if you haven't got a cold, it's still hard.
What I'm smelling
context.
here is the old book's bit of vanilla.
Yeah.
I can smell the pages of an old book.
And it's a slightly different one from the one I usually use. This is a bit lighter. It's from a different country, can't remember which one. But I've got one that is a Peruvian one, and this one's a Far Eastern one. Okay. I'm going to have to, at some point soon, start mixing these things together. But I'm so enjoying just appreciating them separately and deciding what to do.
No.
It's very low. You will get it. You've been there.
What do you mean I've been there? Physically?
You've been to the place that this is grown and processed.
Is this sandalwood?
Yes, it is. But this is sandalwood absolute. It's not the essential oil.
Ah.
So it's even lower.
Wow.
So they said, we've got some, do you want to smell it? And I said, are you sure? And they said, oh yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, I could just smell this for hours, I think.
Honestly, I
There's
can't
something.
smell it.
Oh, well,
Next time.
it's still probably affecting you.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, next time, okay. I'm going to have to make a...
breathing, isn't it? Nice.
Yeah, that is the other thing. Apparently, when people give up smoking, one of the reasons that they feel less calm, and it's not just because of the nicotine, it's because they no longer give themselves a few minutes just to take long deep breaths.
Yes.
So it's doing that. So what people ought to have is non-smoking breaks. Not smoking breaks, but just go outside or stand wherever it is where you just used to go.
Well, it's 5 minutes of mindfulness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The physical addiction to nicotine only takes 3 days to get over.
Oh.
The chemical addiction to nicotine.
Yeah. I think some people also just miss their friends. Where I used to work, when, smoking, you were allowed to smoke not in the office, but in the stairwells, because it was the 90s. And people used to go out there. Some people used to go out there deliberately to make connections. The editor used to smoke a pipe, so people would learn to smoke just so they could hang out.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no sort of ambition like that.
No.
Anyway, I could just sit here smelling for the rest of the day. You need to leave.
I do.
Okay. We'll see you when we see you.
Yes.